As I'm sure you are aware by now, Solid Edge has great functionality for creating sensors to monitor critical dimensions and relationships as we continue to design our machine. In this scenario, I want a sensor to monitor the minimum stroke length of our hydraulic cylinder. We'll create a sensor to monitor the end of the cylinder shaft in relationship to the end cap of the cylinder body. It is critical that this dimension does not drop below 1 inch. Now, using flash fit, we'll attach a clevis to the end of the hydraulic cylinder piston rod. Using a mate, axial alignment, and a floating offset, we'll constrain this clevis to the cylinder. The clevis will then mount to the blue tilt arm for our industrial mixing bowl. Note that because the cylinder is an adjustable assembly, it will automatically adjust to fit in the space and maintain the assembly relationships. Notice that in version 20 we have even better sensor feedback. We are alerted immediately when a sensor has been violated. By simply clicking on the exclamation mark, we can easily determine which sensor has been violated. By making a slight modification to the length of the tilt arm, we are able to validate the design and the sensor warning is removed. Next, we'll take a look at variable limits. In this example, we have an angular dimension between the machine frame and the mixing bowl. Once we find the associated variable in the variable table, we can right mouse button click on the variable and enter the variable rule editor. In this interface, we can set up minimum and maximum limit rules and add values for our variable. Notice the range field is now populated with our variable rules. If we explicitly change this variable to a value outside the range, we'll get an error message telling us exactly what value has violated the rule and also what the set range is. This message would also be displayed if another assembly component or variable was driving the mixing bowl angle. If we enter a value inside the range, it will automatically be applied to the assembly. This is just another way to monitor our design intent.